am. Saying my peace when there's nobody there. Yeah, so many people get glory to me when I know where the glory should be. You see, cause I know how the story began, so I know how my story could be. It's a cold game if I told names of the people who died, who done poured into me. If I tried to told you songs have been over, man, literally, we'd have run out of beat.
And for 1 second, all my problems fade to gray like no one saw them. I get a God's eye view on everything, looking out my window pane. Wheels up, put the seats back. Wheels up, put the seats back.
Kick back, relax, put your hands on the ceiling. Oh, should you long?
Some days I can't believe how far we made it. I thank God for the fans and pray for patience. At 20,000 feet, we coming straight up. Wheels up, put the seats back. Wheels up, put the seats.
I was told a long time ago to let the drama go and go and find a goal. Run for the edge like Geronimo. Sky high, I fly, I'm Vamanos. All that was a lifetime ago. Nowadays, I just gotta make time to go. Take my G's to Belize. Now we all overseas, man. Look at what God be on. Lord, God be on, God be home. When I die, I reside where I belong. When I fly, I delight. The flight is long. Give me time, clear my mind, and find my zone. Yeah, introverted work, please do not disturb. I just need some time for me. Isolate and meditate and pray and wait and hope somebody pray for me. Paint these pictures, bury my face in scripture. Pray to my soul deliver. Fall on my knees, I know he hear me. I was on cruise control. That's how you lose control. And you're gonna be what you pursue. I had to renew my goals.
And for 1 second, all my problems face a gray like no one saw them. I get a God's eye view on everything, looking out my window pane. Wheels up, put the seats back. Wheels up, put the seats back. Yo, 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 yo. Some days I can't believe how far we made it. I thank God for the fans and pray for patience. At 20,000 feet, we coming straight up. Wheels up, put the seats back. Wheels up, put the seats.
I done been through too much. Scared I'ma lose my touch. Trying to hold what I can't have. Lord God, please loosen up my grasp. I've been broken hearted, mind departed, stopped and started, lost my hope and lost my way. I let my lust and bring destruction, no discussion with the God who gave me grace. 5:46 in the morning, mind still turning. God had to bring me back. I ain't even really wanna rap no more. Wheels up with the seat back, let's go. Wow, people having dreams about me, they was right. I was losing sight. Then I checked my heels and really lift the wheels and we above the clouds. There's no rain tonight. And I finally see him with the clear vision I believe. God is greater than all of this trouble that I see. Trapped under the sea, I wait to see what swallow me. I'm finally free.
And for 1 second, all my problems fade to gray like no one saw them. I get a God's eye view on everything, looking out my window pane. Wheels up, put the seats back. Wheels up, put the seats back. Yo, 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 yo. Some days I can't believe how far we made it. I thank God for the fans and pray for patience. At 20,000 feet, we coming straight up. Wheels up, put the seats back. Wheels up, put the seats back.
Jeez. How often, Andrew, have you gone to an IRL event, got in the car with a trusted person, and you just said, yo, take the wheel, and you were comfortable, and you took off your shoes, you started rolling some stuff, you started talking some stuff? When's the last time that happened to you, man? This song reminds me of just like, dude, honestly, like I'm always stuck being a designated driver because I don't drink. So this song always makes you think of just how amazing it is to surround yourself with the right people in the right spots where you can truly just be led in the right, in the right direction, man. Most people want to just give you selfish information. There's a selfish win for it, but not here at Trade Talk, our favorite show, and you guys are starting to figure out just why. Most of you new faces are here. You haven't been here for those precision calls, those exact long and shorts. You guys are starting to see it. All my other previous friends have grifted away, LARPed into other spots because they're not real traders. We want to curate the best minds when it comes to trading. And this is why we do Trade Talk every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, noon Eastern. But we do host Monday through Fridays at noon Eastern, Saturday and Sundays at 11 p.m. Eastern. We swept yesterday, baby. 1-0 with my ticket. We hit SoBoost ticket in the 2-team teaser. My goodness, we're on fire. We do got some bets today, to get ready for the show tomorrow, but we're probably not going to get them on the show. So look out for the sub-only spaces from the other day. One subspace led to 5 filled positions, paid positions by a few individuals, man. So I'm super proud to be leading this movement, but I know I'm nothing without each and every single one of you. So thank you for stopping by. You could have been anywhere else, but you chose to come vibe with us. And on Trade Talk, you chose to come get yelled at, because I do yell at you guys because I translate what the charts are saying. Andrew, was I yelling loud enough to you, or did you just kind of knew I was, dude, like hardly do I show that type of conviction. I was like, bro, MF, click the stupid button.
Man, I've been clicking buttons left and right nonstop for days. It feels like on the new Aster trade. I've been trying to get this airdrop, so I've been listening. You were yelling loud and clear, and I got it, man. And sit back, relaxing, and rolling one up. Sounds like every event we've been to together, because I'm the passenger for that designated driver. I got people to drive me around like I'm a rich man, so I don't have a license. I let it expire, and I got to go take the test. I'm like, I don't got time for that. So I keep the clutches around, I keep the annas around, and they drive me around. So, guys, this is Trade Talk. This is your first time here. Welcome. We do this every single day. We show up daily, so you don't have to, but you probably should. Otherwise, you're going to miss some of the alpha or a lot of the alpha. So, guys, make sure you follow me, Clutch, and Rothmus so you don't miss this. Also, do us a favor, repost the space, say what's up in the comments, tag a friend, send a DM. If you don't got any friends, just say what's up. You never know if they're going to bump us up the algorithm, call someone to see us. They come in here, learn something, go out and find the next billion-dollar runner. Maybe they bring us back the next Aster quicker than Hermit did. I'm still disappointed Hermit didn't get me Aster, at like 20 cents. But maybe they go out and find the next Aster and we all make $1 million on it. So let's get some people in here, really provide some value today. Our Trade Talks, man, are always banger episodes. And we have some great spaces, through our circle all around now. But something about Trade Talk, everybody leaves with an opportunity to get some profits. So I'm gonna throw out our topics for the day. We'll throw them around. We'll do a quick word from our sponsors. Then we'll hit the check-in question. Then we'll get Clutch on the charts. He'll let us know what he's seeing. He'll call a range for the next couple days, a direction for the weekend. We'll try to call a trade for the episode here. But guys, let me throw out our topics. Then we'll get the word from our sponsors. So the check-in question I have for today is, the UK actually just mandated digital IDs for adults to curb illegal immigrants working there. What are you guys' thoughts on this? I mean, I feel like it's going to operate through blockchain technology in some capacity. So I'm curious what you guys think here. The next thing is Kraken, man. I've been catching some Kraken news, and I haven't seen anybody else talking about anything Kraken. But Kraken just quietly raised $500 million at a $15 billion with a B valuation. Is Kraken a sex we should be on the lookout for? I mean, dude, I feel like something's coming here. I don't know. I'm curious what you guys think. Next one, we're gonna do some sex talk on Trade Talk today, but next in sex talk, BitGet, they launched an on-chain wallet that has access to 4 cryptos without having to swap between wallets. And to me, it sounds pretty similar to what Phantom has going on, but we know people are they're more comfortable, right, with stuff by major exchanges. Do you guys think we're going to see other exchanges do similar? And then next thing is the Bitcoin and Ethereum ETFs combined have experienced 500 million in outflows. What do you guys think it's going to take to bring back some inflows? And then finally, if we got time at the end, we'll let some people shill. Tag somebody we should let shill. We'll get them on the mic if they got a deep community here. But guys, let me throw out a quick word from our sponsors, and let's say what's up to everybody. Our sponsors, Rainbet Casino. It's our decentralized casino of choice. It's where we play some blackjack, pull that digital slot machine, and just do some sports betting with the homies. And Clutch told you we won yesterday, so we got an amazing record here. I don't call the sports calls, but these guys got an amazing record here. And when you show up, we win. Clutch Hermit be killing it. So Make sure you guys check it out. Create an account, get over there, follow them, of course, too. And when you're there, check out the 20K weekly raffle. Every $500 wager gets you a free entry in it. We get a bunch every week, and when we finally win it, we're going to split it amongst everybody in the space who created an account. So get over there, create your account, drop the username in the comments so we know who to send some money to when we ship it. But yeah, guys, let's get over there. Let's run up a bankroll, baby. But let me throw it around, check in with everybody, see how they're feeling, see what you guys think about these digital IDs. Let's start with the lady this morning. Ladies first today around Trade Talk. We're gonna have some manners and have some chivalry. I'm gonna teach you guys how to be a real men. Me and Clutch will. Well, we'll get your boys through this. But Barbie, how you doing this morning? And what do you think about these digital IDs in UK? Never mind, guys. Never again will we give the woman a mic first on Trade Talk. This is why they don't have women in the NFL. They drop the ball, right? You can toss them a sandwich, dude. She'll catch it behind her back, I'm sure. But you toss her a ball like that, the easiest layup in the world. You know, Barbie's probably even at her phone right now.
Shout out women being awful.
Wait, did someone say sandwich? Yo, Andrew, you know I do an intermediate fasting every day. I don't eat till 11 a.m. It's 9:17 a.m. for me. We can't be mentioning delicious platters on this show.
I'm not gonna lie, I could really go for a sandwich now.
That's what I'm
Do you
saying.
do black coffee still, Clutch,
No, I'm
or
about
just
to
water?
well, I brushed my teeth a little late today. Normally, I wake up and brush my teeth at 6:30. Today, I didn't brush it till 8:30. So I'm waiting for that beautiful taste of frickin', toothpaste. Because if you have coffee with the taste of toothpaste, bro, it's disgusting. So, yeah, right now I am in a weakened state of mind. I would normally have a coffee here. Instead, I'm getting promises of sandwiches. And here is Barbie. Does she have her apron on? Like, what's going on? Like, dude, who's making these sandwiches?
I do, in fact, have my apron on. I was just going to ask everyone what type of sandwich they wanted. I make some amazing sandwiches. I'm like Subway. I've got all the toppings.
Firehouse?
I've got sliced tomatoes, cucumbers. I've got fucking sprouts in my fridge.
I have
like
one of the most low-key sleeper sandwiches. It's one of the best. Nobody
What
knows
is it?
It's a French baguette, lots of mayo, lots of butter.
Hey, we won't frickin' sit here and just allow this vulgarity being spilled all over. What's a French? Oh, wait. Never mind. You said baguette. Oh, frickin' Matt. You Canadians, dude, you need to stop slurring your words. I thought you said a really bad word there, and my insurance immediately rang me. We have a pager. My insurance pages me the second some bull is mentioned on this program. I just retorted back and said, hey, he's Canadian, so the grievance has been lifted. Sorry about that, Matt.
Oh yeah, the baguette.
He didn't say it with the French accent.
Yo, we hate the. We don't like the baguettes.
All right. We got to get back to Barbie. We
Sorry.
I mean, now that we know her sandwich making ability, I know she's got something called Holiday. I don't know if she's still with the previous winner, but if you move on, Brittany or Barbie, let us know, because I'm sure there's some single guys in the Trade Talk community that want to take their shot. But what's good, Barbie? What do you think about these digital IDs in the UK? She's making sandwiches. We can't even fault her.
Bro, I can't lose respect for someone that knows how to make sandwiches with both hands. Right? I'm disabled. So typically I have to ask my left hand what to do next. It gets weird in the kitchen. So definitely, Barbie, keep it up. Sandwich making skills on point.
I'm not gonna lie, Barbie strikes me as a two-hand kind of girl. But let's keep moving. Let's throw it over to Hermit. Hermit, how you doing this morning? What do you think about these digital IDs in the UK?
Oh, good morning, everybody. I'm doing all right. I may or may not have dropped a little bit of alpha in the Bottom Blasters chat. I've already dropped it in a few other places, and again, beware. I know Clutch doesn't like it, but I already gambled a bit on it, or whatever. What do I think about digital IDs in the UK? Absolute garbage. I don't understand why I know they're just saying it's trying to curb against illegal migrant working or whatever. But if you were smart enough, I know you can just fake ID or fake IDs already, but I don't know. It's like sometimes people just need to be smarter with it, I guess. I'm not like anything that makes it easier to track people. Like obviously we make it easy ourselves with our phones and all this other nonsense. I just, I don't know. I just wish the government would do their job. I mean, they already suck at it, so they'll probably suck at doing digital IDs and everything else. You know, anything they can do to control us in some sort of fashion. Again, it's just going to come down to the people who are, law-abiding citizens and all that stuff will comply. The others, they won't, regardless of that fact. And if an employer wants to employ an illegal migrant or immigrant or whatever, they're going to do it. Like it's not like, oh, they're not going to be stopped just because, oh, you're illegal, you don't have your digital ID. I guess do it illegally anyways. They're going to do it regardless. So again, it's just more random BS hoops to jump through. And you want more daddy government to do your job for you, then I guess more power to you, I guess. I don't know. That's just my humble opinion.
No, I'm with you, and I think the reason that everything starts in the UK first, and it's like the trial ground for global elites. The UK has just cucked themselves so long. Oh, I'm sorry, they're from the UK. It's the reality. It's why you call the US every time Germany gets angry and they've had a little too much to drink and they start kicking your doors in. You got to call daddy Uncle Sam to come over there and save the day. But yeah, I think that if there's not enough pushback there, next you might not see the United States roll it out, but then I think you see Canada roll it out. And then I think it makes its way to United States if there's not enough pushback.
Well, and I'm pretty sure China already has their own little digital IDs, and you see them, you just pay by the swipe of your hand and all this other. Look how easy it is. Well, it's like, you know what, idiot? Like, how hard is it to do it? You tap with your stupid credit card. You tap with your phone. You tap with whatever. Like, it's not like even pulling cash out of your wallet is not difficult. What do? Save like 2 seconds, and then, oh yeah, you do have to deal with people who don't know how to actually count change because they're too stupid. But like math isn't very difficult, especially when it's addition and subtraction. But yeah, sorry, I'm gonna crash my plane on that one because you're gonna get me fired up.
I'm gonna go over to China and just start swiping my balls on stuff and being like, oh, that's how we do it in the United States.
Or do it with your rear end or whatever. Yeah, just do something.
I just got paged by our insurance. We are friends with China around here. We're actually going to take that behavior to New Zealand. The only reason we're not going to Ireland is last time we went there, we lost 3/4 of our crew. Simply, I'm not going to tell y'all why. I'll let you guess why. But yes, please and thank you.
Well, Clutch, we went out with CoinCatch at dinner. I know they had to think I was like the buffoon of an American because like the dude ordered all of his beers and I just started drinking mine because like when I get my beer, I drink it. Then I get all the way through it and I noticed nobody else has drank their beer. So then I leaned into it. I ordered another one.
This freaking guy did. The CEO of CoinCatch looks at me and she's like, we had this conversation without talking. She's looking at Andrew and I'm like, nah, he's not going to rob you. And then she's like, are you sure? He's already drinking that beer pretty quickly. I'm like, no, he's actually Asian. And then she's like, wait, but he's dark. I was like, no. He wasn't married into Asian. You get to choose who you want to be in America. He is now Asian. And then she looked at you. Remember she gave you that smile? That's when she knew, right? She's like, you know what? That's an Asian black man. This could change some things.
Yeah, I was 3 in, and then like they're finally taking their little Chinese sips on it, and they probably finished one by the end. I ordered one more for us.
Well, here's the freaking real question for you. Which one was weirder? You freaking pounding the beer before everyone even said hello, or me saying no to drinking? Which one's more rare there?
They definitely didn't trust us.
Yo, they sent the ops with us, bro, just in case, bro. That food bars. That was some fun times. We had such a blast at Bitcoin Conference Vegas. The only thing that could have went better is if I had just gone alone with just me and Andrew. That would have changed things.
Honestly, it is funny how it worked out. The dudes we were with are both gone.
It's okay.
And actually, even the dudes we met there are gone. Like the
Bro, straight up, a bunch of gays, dude, that just want to farm you and extract from you, and then just a bunch of friends that want to pretend to be friends as long as you're giving them all kinds of stuff for free. If I don't give you anything for free, we're not friends. Oof, that's a pretty rough life. So yeah, no, I'm glad we got to where we got to. But dude, that event was super fun. But who's the one that makes it fun usually? I'm a pretty fun person to be around IRL because I'm just as douchey in person as I am on these spaces. Trust.
Oh no, we had a good time. It's like spaces times 10 because it's just nonstop all day long. Let's keep it moving. In person, I'm not as much of a dictator, I promise. But let's throw over Serge. He's got his hands up. What's good, Serge? What do you think about these digital IDs in UK?
Well, Clutch, I'm hearing that you're like a mushroom. You're a fun guy. Ha 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 ha.
I laugh in the face of danger.
Let us sink in. So digital IDs, we have them in the United States already, at least in California. And here you put it on your phone. I don't know what they do in the UK. And but you put it on your phone. That's just an excuse to hand your phone to a cop or other law enforcement opened and ready to be scrolled through. We are dead set against it and don't do it. And we tell our children as they get of age not to do it either because there's just no reason we should be doing that. We can hand them a little ID out of our wallet like you do and not be handing your phones over to law enforcement and giving them an excuse to scroll through things that they have no business scrolling through because you just consented to it. You hand it to them open.
Well, Serge, I'm gonna destroy your take real quick, simply because
Go ahead.
Someone that knows how to use cell phones, you can add your digital ID to your wallet, so you can double press. Especially if this is for Apple phones. If you're an Android guy, oof, NGMI. Good luck to you. What Serge is saying is probably true. But for you iPhoners, you add your ID to your digital wallet, you double tap the right side, it opens up the wallet, but it doesn't open up the phone. So when you hand them your phone, they can see the wallet and they can see what you brought up. It's like with Apple Pay. When you go up to pay something, if someone were to take your phone, if you activated it, sure, they can swipe once, right? But after that, you would need to unlock the phone and all that. So Serge, for iPhoners, that is not the case.
So does it only open the one item that you open for them, or does it open your whole wallet?
Nope, just the one item. That's and it's
that's a good start.
No, absolutely. No, I'm glad you said that because that's why you get certain phones versus others. Android, and look at Android as the dev phone. Most people aren't devs, right? When it comes to phones and the dope things you can do on a cell phone, Android is the phone that if you are a dev guy, you can unfreaking lock the world. Dog, you can jailbreak it. You can have so much stuff on there. But most people don't have that capability. So therefore, most people that are using an Android, it's almost like a security risk because they don't even know how to secure themselves. They don't even understand the Google analytics and all the codes and restrictions that are on there that actually gifts them all your voice, all your microphone, like everything, dude. So yeah, no, I despise Android phones simply because you really aren't secure.
I had a follow-up question to you about I had an iPhone, but I've been an Android user my whole life. So once my iPhone required me to do 3 things to do one thing, I went back to my my Android. I still have my iPhone. I just don't use it. I should probably use it as a cold storage or something.
Facts. That's exactly what you should use an old phone for. A cold storage, Ledger's butt, Trezor's butt. All these cold wallets out there are freaking disgusting. You want to talk about backdoors and who will snitch on you, basically, meaning they'll give your wallet to the cops, they'll give access to your keys. One of our friends inside our circle was taken for a couple Bitcoin from his ledger because he lost a lawsuit. And the judge ordered
what?
Yes. And this is
I didn't think it was possible until I heard that.
Trust me, dude. And like this stuff, you guys think your money is safe with Ledger. Look at yourself in the mirror right now. If you think you're safe with Ledger, go real quick. I'm gonna give everybody 10 seconds to pull up a selfie page, and then everyone do this. Take your right hand and slap your forehead and go, duh, duh. All right, come on, guys. Who thinks Ledger is safe? Go to the mirror. Come on.
Okay, I remember my follow-up now. Now that you've done the duh, I remember my follow-up. So again, with digital ID, though, you're still handing your device to somebody else who may decide that they are going to keep it as evidence, and now you don't have your device.
Man, now you're just acting like a criminal. What the fudge are you doing that they're going to take your phone? Like the way I see it, if you crashed and you're drunk and I want your stupid phone,
Well,
yeah, keep that crap.
Well, no, if you crash and you're drunk, then you're going to get arrested anyway.
That's my point. So like, in what situation will someone need to see your ID and then say you're a criminal, I'm keeping this? The cops don't have that kind of right. Maybe in California, because you guys are freaking crazy enough to allow them to do all kinds of foul ass stuff. But no, Serge, look, man, this is what I tell people, dog. Whose fault is it if you get pulled over at 3 a.m, even if you weren't doing anything wrong?
Your fault for being out at 3 a.m.
Exactly. Get your dumb ass at home unless you're going to work. So if you have to hand your freaking phone to a cop, what is it that you're doing that it got that serious? If it's just as simple of a traffic stop, you pull out your phone. You don't have to hand it to them. You just show it to them, and it's on the wallet, which makes it official. We've had this conversation before plenty of times, bro. This is what I'm saying. Like, just because you do something doesn't like the end result. Most people don't look at the events in between. So you're asking a question with what if events in between, and my answer will be, well, chances are you're a freaking criminal because it got to that.
Yeah, I think any scenario to where they just take it as a fringe scenario, you know, but to where like I'm still like not having my wallet on on a phone that's going to a cop or anything, but like it might, you know, so I've seen like where somebody videoed a cop and the cop's like, oh, we're taking that phone as evidence. You have a video on there, and like, are you gonna get your phone back? Yeah, but like you're gonna go through a few days and it's gonna suck. But like that's a fringe scenario. But let's keep moving, man. We got to check in. We got trades to talk about. I see FOMO has a hand up. What's good, FOMO? What are your thoughts on these digital IDs?
Oh my goodness, Clutch is in the house. It's FOMO, brother. I'm gonna shed some light on this stuff. We're talking about California, and that's something altogether I'm not gonna go into. But you guys are giving police and police officers too much credit. You know, you're thinking the NSA just pulled you over, the CIA give it a rest, okay? Clutch is 100% right. If you got to give up your phone at 2:30 in the morning, everybody knows nothing good happens after midnight. I mean, holy, what are you guys talking about with your stuff? I don't want to give up my phone. I was just talking about a blender to my wife, and I go, hey, I think we should get a new blender. 8 seconds later, it's all over my feeds. It's an illusion. You're living in an illusion. I think when we got born, they slapped our face and they said, listen, you're ours now. Everybody knows your social security number is a registered trademark of the United States Corporation. You think what you think. You don't know skadoosh. You guys are just living in a fantasy land.
That's what I'm
know
saying.
Everything.
Do you know why I pulled you over? Yes, sir. I was speeding. Okay, great. Are you insured? I think so. Here's my information. Okay, you're getting a ticket. All right, have a good day, sir. That's how most conversations should go when you get pulled over, but they don't.
And again, I can't tell you, you know, FOMO head in the real life. You click on the thing. Clutch knows me. We're going to be having dinner together as soon as he gets in a car and drives down the I-17.
Actually, it's the weekend of the 4th or the following weekend. I actually forgot to DM you, but yes, I'll start creating the Phoenix group chat, baby. I got you.
Dude, we're gonna have a great time, and don't bring your wallet because in case you get pulled over, because you don't need your wallet at Santisi Brothers Pizzeria and Sports Grill. Your food and drink is on me. So I'm just letting you know, I know people. That's all you need to know. So when they pull me over, they go, hey, FOMO, what are you doing? Nothing. Okay, stop doing nothing and go home. I have a conversation, but the police are just trying to survive a pullover without somebody whacking them because the world's on fire. They do not care about your phone or your digital ID. We're already digital ID'd. I'm just letting you know.
So
don't
FOMO,
overthink it.
You made a statement that most people actually don't know about the Social Security numbers and
Yeah.
what they do. Flip over your Social Security card and use a magnifying glass when
Yeah.
you get a chance, and tell me what you see on the back of it that you can't see with the naked eye.
Dude, I can do I use a backhoe when we go down the rabbit holes. We are not who we think we are. We're not as important as we think we are. We're just sheeple, and
You don't
we're
even own
trying to get
yourself.
ahead.
Look, the common denominator is you don't even own yourself. Your social security number is essentially a number that represents how much you were bought for.
Right.
And if you were born in the last like 2-3 decades, that number is right around 2 mil. Andrew, I'm sorry, you're an old bag. All old bags after that, you're worth around 1.5 to 1 mil. If you were born in the 50s, 60s, 40s, I got news for you. You're insignificant, damn near. I think they paid like $250,000 for you, bro. Like, this is why they don't freaking care about you, old bags. They don't care about your social security. They don't care about your retirement. It's like, bro, we bought you for cheap. You see what we're buying people for now?
Right.
It's get to the back of the line, sir.
Right. And then let's even talk about, which we're not going to open up. Let's not talk about Gary Gensler and the way he told the banks to debank people that were getting ahead of the curve. And I know personally like 15, 20 people that got debanked, millionaires. And you know what they asked them after they talked to people? I go, how are you debanking me? I haven't done anything. And the common denominator was Coinbase. How much money they were wiring to Coinbase.
By Commerce Bank.
Yeah.
I'm not a millionaire, but I got debanked by Commerce Bank, and I wasn't doing a ton of crypto, through there.
Right.
So the credit unions, I've been debanked by credit unions for buying crypto.
Look at this. I didn't know I was in the house to debank. Welcome to being debanked.
No, it's all kind. Dude, we're gonna have some fun conversations when we meet up because we're on the same wavelength.
Dude. So my thing is, don't overthink it. The police are not the problem. The problem is the politicians, the legislation, and to go back to California, and don't quote me on it because I live in Arizona. Didn't they just vote on something and it passed that anybody can check another person's child out of school or something and don't have to call the parent? Like politicians are just off the chain.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So
yeah. What is that? I don't know if that law's in play now, like it passed, but yeah, I was hearing some stuff about that as well, sir.
Yeah. So I don't want to.
I would instantly move out of California.
Yeah, that is not a fact.
Okay, that's right. That was AI or something.
I have children in school.
Right.
And if anybody, even with my same last name, shows up at the school and they're not on the list, they don't check the kids out. Period.
Okay,
is that a private school or public school?
Public. Private is private.
Right. Okay. Right. So like I said, that's a rabbit hole, but I'm letting you know, I'm really not worried about it. I can't wait till I can get a chip in my brain where I don't have to talk to anybody anymore and move my mouth. It just goes right into your brain and you know what I'm thinking in 2 seconds when I meet you. But I love you guys. I'm here. I'm FOMO head. You check out my stuff. I got a lot of things working all the time, but I'm going to be here all the time, Clutch. I forgot how much. I was wondering. I asked my hat sack. My wife said, "Why are you so sad?" And I finally realized I haven't been in Clutch's space for a while, so I got to go join your space all the time, Clutch. So I'm
Monday
your brother.
through Friday, noon Eastern. Saturday
I'm here, brother.
11
Dude,
p.m.
I moved my schedule around, and I'm actually getting some ear pods just so I can be on spaces while I'm working. Just so you know, Clutch, that's how much you matter to me, baby.
I don't like getting emotional on the weekends because it really sets me back.
It's only 11:40 on Friday my time, so it's not late enough in the day where you can call it the weekend yet. So you can get a little emotional right now.
Okay, that's fine. It's just the weekends that really get me. I'll be fine. I'll be fine.
We're gonna get through this, and we're gonna keep it moving.
Hey, Clutch, before I forget one time, what's your favorite pizza?
My favorite pizza is a good old classic. So like I like the your standard classic with the tomato, basil, all that. I forget the name of it. Margarita pizza.
It's a margarita.
Yeah, so I like the margarita pizza is by far my favorite, but there's 2 things that I need to add to it to make it my perfect pizza. Buffalo sauce drizzle all over the the pie.
Shut up now. Continue.
Okay, so a little bit of buffalo drizzle, and then of course a little bit of pepperoni and some sausage on it, just to make it a little bit more meaty for me.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do?
It's not a fucking margarita pizza then.
It's
yeah. So I was like, margarita pizza sucks.
Listen,
and then
this guy likes flat. He likes his flat mozzarella. He doesn't like to shred it. He's telling you, listen, I like flat mozzarella. I like sliced tomato with a little extra sauce. Don't over cheese it. But yeah, throw on some fat. I need my pepperoni and sausage with a little buffalo chicken, with a buffalo sauce drizzle. That's going to be known as the clutch. I'm going to you text me. I'm going to design a new pizza at Santisi Brothers Pizzeria and Sports Grill in Phoenix, Arizona. If you'd like to order the clutch, it'll be in the system. Just private message me. We'll add the clutch.
Oh, that's gonna be sick. So can we make it like a combo where you can do maybe like a half a pie, maybe like
no half a pie. But there's nobody half in and half out. Clutch.
Okay. I just thought maybe the lunch special. I'm the lunch special kind of guy. So
you are absolutely a lunch special kind of guy. Clutch.
Thank you, baby.
What's it gonna take for a dope special?
Bro, you just tell me dope special. I like the name. You gotta just private message me. I got like 5 pizzas behind the house that people come in and say, "Can I get the flam hanger?" A guy who owns a big pool company. You tell your friends. You go, "Hey, go in, ask for the clutch, and it'll be in the system."
That's gonna be sick.
Dude, that's tight. I'll start making videos and advertising the dope at your restaurant.
Yo, somebody like somebody's gonna really freaking go in there just to like start doing some fun stuff with it. Like, yo, I want a clutch, and throw it in the trash. Recording the video, just fighting.
Nobody throws the clutch in the trash, and nobody dips the clutch in ranch. If you ask for a side of ranch when you order the clutch, I'm kicking your Californian ass right out of the restaurant.
Ranch is for the birds. They enjoy eating random, just creams. That's not okay. The reason why I ordered my pie very particularly, that's all I will add. There's no more add Parmesan, add some pepper. Like, bro, your pizza should be so fire. I don't gotta do nothing else to it.
Well, Clutch, you got me at margarita, with a little gumps.
No, and I even said I love the margarita pizza. I'm getting some fudge just because I want to add meat and some buffaloes drizzled.
That's the only thing that makes it edible.
But a margarita pizza is freaking phenomenal. Are we really gonna sit here and just have a fight about margarita pizza?
I'm gonna fund margarita
Where's
pizza.
the Italian? Massimo!
I'm leaving, bro. Oh. I'm fucking leaving. Like, the disrespect there.
You know what? Let's go to Olive Garden. Let's go to Olive Garden.
That's your one time, Andrew. Don't ever disrespect Italian food again, my man. Look,
you know what? I haven't had true Italian pizza. I'm gonna be real. I've always wanted true Italian pizza, and I've never had it. But
well,
I'm a pineapple and ham guy.
Good luck for you. All you got to do is make your way over to Columbus, Ohio, and I will literally make the dough in front of you first. What? Then we'll trade while the dough rises. Maybe we'll have a couple beers. You don't need to wait to drink yours until I get mine. No, hey, this is some good clean family crypto fun here today. I'm digging it.
I got a question for you. I want to make it not family friendly. When you're cooking up the pizza, do you have the little Luigi mustache?
I mean, even if I shaved with a razor against the grain, you're gonna see something. Yeah, I'm Sicilian, but you know what? I one of these days, you know what? That's what we're gonna do.
Oh, that was an accident. My bad. I went to hit the emojis and I bambooed you, Massimo. My bad. that was an accidental bamboo. That was Mario getting Luigi. Like, stop it, dude! Don't give him our secrets.
It's all right. It's all right. That's just your first check for the day too. No problem. No. To answer your question, what was your question?
Look, the question we all want to know.
You see what you did to me, man?
Well, you're the real Italian here, right? So, what is a pizza, a pie, a real pie? What goes in it? That's it. That's all. Give us the list.
So,
hold it.
I'll tell you this.
I have an opinion, but let's get the Masi. Let's go with you first. I know.
I'm gonna go with pineapple.
So here's the thing.
I'm gonna go with pineapple.
Fiddy, I will remove you from this.
This is the greatest derail I've ever fucking witnessed.
I know.
Dude, pineapple is the best on pizza,
bro. There's nothing better.
That's check 2 for you, Andrew.
Me and Rothmas last night were bowling. He pulled a 260, probably because he didn't show up to the space yesterday.
No, he pulled the 260, Fiddy, because his hands were slippery because of all the pizza we were eating.
No.
Wait, that's it though.
What happened was we got these cinema buns and he couldn't get the whatever he ate, he got these cinema buns and the grease.
The
from
Cinnabon, bro.
Yeah, and you know what it is?
yeah.
He did a good game, but he has this new swing on the back of his leg. Like the leg goes all the way across the lane. He actually kicked some lady by accident.
Well, it wasn't actually an accident. That lady looks for one kick a day just to file an insurance claim, but we keep telling her we have it all on recorded.
Well, you got interrupting me. It turned out it wasn't a lady; it was EAC.
EAC, I'll defend your honor, bro.
We're some freaking meanies, bro.
I'm so glad this is how the conversation went instead of immigration.
Listen, fool, you guys get an hour of check. You guys get an hour.
Well, hey, you know what? I can tie pizza into immigration. You ready?
Oh,
he had the cutest outfit on. He had a T-shirt that said Rothmouth.
So I'll answer.
I'm comfortable. I'm comfortable with my sexuality.
There you go.
Well, don't wear a dress.
Is your boyfriend?
Oh my God, we're so bad, bro. Let's reel it back in. We only got a little over 10 minutes of checking.
All right, here you go. I'll pull it in for you. Okay. So to answer your question about this pizza, listen, I get the best of both worlds, right? And before anyone chimes in here, yes, I'm a dual citizen, right? I'm Italian American citizen. Okay. Now, I also grew up in Chicago, so I got two of the best pizza right there. Now, I'm gonna add real quick before I get my throat jumped down. I'm not the type of not the type of person that's like, if you like deep dish pizza, you can't like other pizza, right? Like, I love a good deep dish pizza. It's literally, I can't say it's my favorite, but it's tied, because I really like a good New York style slice too. But you know what? My two favorite pizzas, you got to love the traditional kind of like Neapolitan style, almost like focaccia, Chicago deep dish. Like, that's, you go to Italy, you get deep dish pizza. That's kind of how it is. It's just plum tomatoes, mozzarella, fresh basil, fresh olive oil drizzle on the top. It's the best. But the same thing, you do like a Neapolitan style kind of margarita, a thin crust New York style. It's the best. So that, to me, like, if I was making a pizza in a pizza contest, right, and I wasn't trying to like blow someone away with like using like truffle oil and imported sausage and shit like that, like, that's what I'm doing. And that's where I'm going. But the key here, honestly, guys, is the acidity in the tomatoes. Like, no one talks about the tomatoes, no one talks about the sauce, but right there, two things that absolutely make or break a pizza: the sauce, acidity of the sauce, and the cheese. Like, I'm going to go right to what you said, Clutch. If you are not grinding or fresh grinding that cheese off a block yourself, like, what are you doing? Like, you're just, you might don't eat the pizza. Like, just go to Domino's.
No, for sure. I mean, Pizza Hut with the stuffed crust. Domino's, they like to put feet crust on their crust. It's kind of gross.
You guys need to go to like Pizza Mozza, like in LA, where they have like people like famous chef. They individualize pizza where the dough's good. None of these cheap.
Nah, go to Grimaldi's.
Reserve.
No, you either make it yourself or you go
look at the pictures of Mozza Pizza. It's Mozza Pizza in Los Angeles.
I've had them. And they're pretty good.
And that's Mario Battelli's restaurant, the guy that apparently did something wrong to women. Again, he was women not liking women, whatever that is.
Anyway, you're talking about the Battalli, the old Italian national player?
Exactly. No,
dude, that guy is the biggest loose cannon in the planet. Like,
I don't know, but his pizza was damn good. I never talked to him. I just liked his pizza.
Yeah.
I don't know about the loose cannon, but
he's insane. Like, just has, I mean, he's a professional athlete that,
No, this guy's not a professional athlete. He's a
not that guy. The guy who wears the Crocs.
Dude, I thought that's why I asked you for confirmation before I was talking.
These guys look like they've been eating pizza. He looks like he's been eating pizza for 15 years.
Yeah, he looks like he hasn't worked out in like 45 years. The fat bastard with the Crocs.
Well, disregard every comment I made about him because I was talking about the wrong Battelli.
I need a shower. I'll be right back.
Oh man. Look, Grimaldi's in Manhattan Beach, Fitty, is a very good spot as well. It is as close as you can get to the actual Grimaldi's in New York. I've been to Grimaldi's.
Dude, the only one that knows pizza is Ghost. He's the only one that knows pizza on the space.
Cool.
You guys
Well,
don't know
I'm just giving you a free little spot that's actually pretty good with some fresh ingredients and stuff. There's also Grimaldi's in Phoenix, but it's that's just because most food in Phoenix isn't very good. It's in the desert. You know?
Can I just confirm real quick? Did you just tell everyone, including me, the Sicilian American that actually makes his own fresh dough, that Ghost? And no offense, Ghost, but I'd be saying this about to anyone.
Ghost is half black. He's half black. Don't be racist.
I didn't say anything about his color. But now that you mentioned that, I think the half Sicilian gets the leg up there as well.
Well, first of all, Clutch, you're dropping Phoenix. If you click on my thing, Santisi Brothers, click on the website. Our pizzas are pretty amazing.
No, I haven't had it.
I'm just letting you know, baby. That's where the house of the Clutch pizza is. But we've been only cranking it out in Phoenix for 29 years. We were trained in Long Island, New York, and we serve New York style. Make our dough fresh. Massimo is 100% correct. Awesome tomatoes. The dough rise perfectly. And I'm just letting you know, don't downplay Phoenix because a lot of Italians like the nice weather.
Nobody cares. Nobody cares about pizza. It's my daughter's birthday. She's 7. Who wants to sing?
I'll do it.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Let's go.
What's her name?
Her name's Isabella.
Hold on. Let me do something real quick. Give me a second.
She just got a new Labubu. Ready?
Hold on.
All right.
Okay. Everybody on
One second.
You got everybody have a mic if you're gonna sing it, baby.
Hey, real quick, while Clutch is setting up, can your daughter hear me? Don't worry, it's good.
She's right here.
Excellent. Well, hey, really quick, ma'am, and what'd you say her name was again? Isabella. I just wanted to say thank you so much for giving your time to your dad's friends here. I love when kids come up, and I think it's amazing that your dad gives you the opportunity to pop up on here. My daughters have jumped in and spoke a little bit on there, but I think it's awesome that your dad is incorporating you into his life. And happy birthday. Let's sing.
All right, hold on. Before you sing, she wants to tell you something. Go ahead.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Retweet the room.
That's right, baby girl. Let's go. Retweet the room, baby.
All right, let's do it.
Come on.
Happy
birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Isabella. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
How old are you, Isabella?
Everybody gave up.
Isabella.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Wow, this is the longest happy birthday song I've ever heard.
Happy birthday. Come on, guys, finish strong.
Happy birthday.
Happy
birthday. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you.
Birthday to you.
And many more.
Man, it's great. We were all on key too. That's the best
Awesome.
birthday song
Thank
I've
you,
ever
guys.
heard.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. That was like the weirdest pace birthday song I've ever
all
heard
on
in my
key.
life.
It was for real.
A for effort, though, Clutch.
No,
Like, A for effort.
listen. It's because it doesn't have the name. I don't have a customized. Just plug in the name and AI does the song for me. So hey, listen. It's not about what you thought about it. It's about what Miss Isabella thought about it. And I'm sure she had a smile on her face because she realized, wow, that actually has some okay friends. All right, we got 6 more minutes. Sorry, Andrew, but we got 6 minutes to check in before the TA.
I was gonna say we really don't want to give her the wrong impression of Crypto Bros, right? So she came into a good moment, but now let's throw it around and check in real quick with everybody. I know Creekcoin set his hand up for a minute. What's good, Creekcoin?
I was just gonna stay silent, but I couldn't do it. About these digital IDs and all the fears and all that stuff, but at the same time, like we have people that are, worried. I'm worried about my kid and all the check-in and kidnapping and everything with the Clutch Foundation supporting. A lot of this can get solved with blockchain, I believe, and so does Palantir, and so does OpenAI, and it's kind of why I'm bullish on Rollcoin. Like there's a lot of things that we probably won't be able to prevent, even with like a great uprising resistance to the government and the system or whatever. I mean, they just made Antifa. Oh, sorry. They just made Antifa a terrorist organization, and I'd like to say rightfully so, but at the same time, it's like, what is a view an Antifa view make you Antifa, or is there like a registration in like a sign up card or like a subscription on X that I get?
Well, I saw a warning
I'd
on
say if you're burning
Instagram for an
buildings
account.
down.
What's that?
I
I'd
saw
say
a
if you're
warning on
burning buildings
Instagram.
down.
Sorry.
I mean, it's gonna happen, and like my buddy got his Coinbase hacked because like somebody social engineered him, and it's getting easier and easier with deep fakes and 11 Labs. I can clone everybody's voice. I can click this space and I can clone everybody's voice in here, and get your numbers to family members and extort you, and not just me, anybody. I don't do this. I just see this happen. So it's like every time there's something grand that happens, like 9/11, everybody quick to give up our rights to protect our freedoms, so to say. So I kind of want to talk about this during that Black Swan event, but I didn't want to be too negative. But like, maybe the next big thing that happens is a hack, and Palantir is going to come to the rescue, of course, and I love Trump, man. I love what he's done for my wallet and stuff. But at the same time, like, things get done with regulations. Things get stopped with regulations. Progress, it gets stopped with regulations. This shit is gonna get greenlit. So WorldCoin, I mean, it's OpenAI, it's Sam Altman, it's something called proof of personhood, dude. So like Revelations, Bible talked about this stuff. Like, they're not going to give you an option to protect your identity and stuff. They'll say, okay, go ahead and do that. Now you can't buy anything because you need to use WorldCoin to do it. You have to use our orb. It's going to scan your fucking eyeball, dude. Like, there was a sign up. I got WorldCoin before it launched and when it launched, and like, it hasn't done the best for me. I didn't ape, but like, I believe with the influence, right? That's what all this shit's driven on, right? Like, fucking influence these people, like with the influence that OpenAI has, how it's been implemented into everybody in this chat has it on their phone or uses it on their computer. They're already inside of your guts, bro. You ain't hiding shit from the government. So act right. How about that? I'm a grown up. I can say that now. Younger, I would have been like, nah, fuck that. At 3 a.m, I have the right to drive around at 3 a.m, and I could be fucking on cocaine, and you can't look at my eyes. You don't have. Well, that's an unsafe world too. So everything is like bittersweet, like a ebb and flow, juice and squeeze, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Like, I want to be safe. I want to live in a world where racism doesn't exist, where it's poached out using technology. Be like, here's all the fucking racist people. Go put them all on an island or something, and drop that. Because I don't think anybody I've ever interacted with is racist. There's people that say some stupid shit out there, but like, all of this is getting put into data sources. All of us, everything we're saying on the space, everything we type, the blog, they know, dude. They know everything, and like, you can't change that. So, but you can go long on it. I think, not that I'm trying to shill WorldCoin, but everything kind of connects. So while I was doing KreeCoin, I had, I got to do this on the real estate side, the stuff that you don't see, the shit I work on, the shit that Brett works on every fucking day. We have to get software, AML software, like what's the best, Well, there's Foundry for crypto. It's literally fraud detection for fiat and cryptocurrencies. It's got built-in business intelligence, and it is completely DeFi. It plugs into every DApp. Now, Palantir is integrating transaction and smart contract data for all the blockchains. All right, this is alpha. Take it how you want. It's not making you go be bullish on WorldCoin. Maybe be bullish on setting up your future accordingly. However that be, get the fuck out of the country if this is an overstep of your freedoms and shit. I'm not even going to go there. I'm just trying to see. I'm trying to like put together everything, right? Like in my head with this digital ID, and Yeah, I want it on my phone. You know how many times I've lost my driver's license or my ID? It'd be so much easier on my phone. And that's the convenience factor. And well, then it's like anybody can clone my voice right now. And, I do streams and stuff. They can take my face, create a clone, dude. Like, there's so much that could be done. What's our protection? Well, Sam Altman and Palantir have been trying to figure that out. I think they've already built it. There isn't direct tie to the integration transaction and smart contract data with Foundry crypto, but I mean, if it walks like a duck, shit. So sorry I went on about that, but I think we should skip right past the digital ID thing. Say that's cool, and be looking at like this proof of personhood, which is something completely different with in this age of AI. It's very, very necessary. So that's it. Thanks for letting me hog the mic.
No, all good, homie. It was a good wrap up to that segment of the episode. So I think a lot of us are on the same page. But it's time for some charting, market analysis. We got to get back to the money a little bit. We got off track, but it's a Friday. I feel like every Friday feels like a payday. Even if you don't get paid on Fridays, it just feels like payday. So it's good to have some fun and all that good stuff. But Clutch, man, what are you seeing on the charts? What's the range? What's the direction? And can you give us a trade for the show?
I will definitely do everything in my power to try to give you guys a trade. But here, I wanted to play you guys a clip from Wednesday's show. And you'll see an upcoming 21 under a 50 cross. That's a big deal. We have not touched the 200 on the 6 hour for a very long time. We have not touched it since the 25th of August. So it's been damn near a month. That's coming. And before you start looking into areas of where should I long, I'll give you the area. Makes it easy for you. Yeah. 195 Solana.
You should sell for $5 because I do it for free. But maybe you want to tip me.
I wouldn't long Solana comfortably until it respectfully hits the 6, 8, or 12-hour 200. The perfect long would be the 12-hour 200. And you'll 195 Solana. That's the 12-hour 200. I wouldn't long Solana comfortably until it respectfully hits the 6, 8, or 12-hour 200. The perfect long would be the 12-hour 200. There you go. The perfect long would be the 12-hour 200. What can I say? What can I say? There was a lot of wood floating. I knew there wasn't going to be enough space for everyone. But I'm a dreamer. I knew there was enough room for more shorts. Jump in, says the Pizza Ninja. You don't want to top blast here. But my favorite influencers told me that the long is inevitable. Golden run. $5 million Solana. $6 million Bitcoin. Matter of fact, Solana was going to flip Bitcoin. It was going to flip it before the end of the full moon. Why? Why? I don't even know why I do this. I just look over at the ocean and I see all my friends drowning. All my friends are suffering. All their liquidity pools are gone. 10%, 20%, 30%. Oh, man. Please. There's enough wood for everybody. Don't listen to the market makers, man. They want your money. I don't need your money. I do want it. But you're lucky I'm not the market maker. Oh, man, I'm so sad. Jack didn't listen to me. I told him there was enough room. I promised him there was enough room. Oh. Too late, Andrew. I'm emotional on a weekend. Oh, man. So sad, isn't it? It's not. I have nothing else to tell you. Triple fours. What more do you want? Like, it just gets to a point, guys, where like, look, I'm sick and tired of all these wannabe traders just all across the ecosystem just telling you, bro, this is it. This is it. 3.76 trillion. Do you need it to be easier? How much easier can I make it? Hey, look at three things. 4-year cycle's coming up. Typically, there's a big ass dump. 4% USDT dominance is being respected. 4 trillion market cap is freaking not being respected. There's not enough money. Boom. Man, shout out to Prophet Maxis. That's the homie GG's. Is he down there? Yeah, he is. Everyone should go follow the Prophet Maxi account. That's the homie GG's. He makes amazing clips. He's an absolute legend. Let me go ahead and pin that because he's the one that made this clip. Oh man, what a beast ass clip. When he tagged me, I was like, yo, did I really give y'all the precise place to launch? Man, that's amazing. But I'm not surprised. I do that all the time. Let's just go through some quick numbers. Altcoin season rating is 70 out of 100. Are you kidding? It ain't altcoin season, it's break-even season. Miss me with this bull. I'll let you know when we're break-even, and then we'll consider if alt season is coming. But my goodness, it feels gross. When's the last time you saw the fear and greed at 32? Oh, you want me to tell you? 4 months ago. It's getting bad. The sentiment is leaving. The money is leaving. The market makers are running out of like hidden moves. Aster was was one of those moves by the BNB cabal. BNB hit 1,000, it held on to 1,000. Now it's not. When it really, the things that I want to look at here, and everyone just go to the screenshots. I did post. You got to scroll over to the second one. Fitty, good job not posting your slip just yet, but you could go ahead and pin it there. Let's all go to these screenshots, guys. Notice how the market is cheating so bad. Solana down 30%. Everything else just getting crucified. Bitcoin isn't. Bitcoin's only down 5%. The CME is what you guys all need to look at before you do any kind of trades. Why? If you're a trader and you don't look at the CME ever, Ghost, Hermit, all of y'all, Timbo, Ebo down there, everyone that trades, Andrew, if you don't look at that, you're not a good trader. I was told that by the guy that taught me, a market maker, okay? If you don't look at where the money flows and what controls the rest of the market first, you're not a good trader. So if there's anything that you ever learn from me, it's not how to be a perfect trader, because I'm not. I've made mistakes. I've been liquidated. I've made every single mistake you've made. What it came down to it is now I started understanding the assignment. It starts with the real money, which is paper money, like actual dollars. Orders are settled live at the CME. Heck, we should look into seeing if they'll let us go to the CME with a crew of us so we can go look at the floor and like all that over there in Chicago. So Massimo, maybe next time you're down close to downtown, bro, just hit up the CME. Maybe I'll start making some calls. That'll be a fun trip.
They don't let you in there anymore, man. It's too much.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say that because I wanted to
there.
try it myself too.
I actually used to work there. I was a first job a trade checker at the CME, but no, they locked it down, man. They used to have a viewing space where you could go and watch them trade, but no, you can't even get in the building anymore.
I was there last October. Remember, Andrew? I took a picture in front of the CME, bro. It was freaking legit. They didn't let me in, but I was smoking a J outside, so it was kind of like my fault. Who knows? But look, just understand this, guys. I don't make the freaking rules. I'm just a narrator. Call me Clutch Freeman. Okay? Maybe my voice isn't as sweet and soothing as him. I don't have all the face freaking marks and all that stuff, but I do have the old man vibe. You guys know this. Y'all think I'm older than what I am. I know. I'm only 36, but no, I sound like I'm 60. I get it. Okay? Here's the facts. 4-year cycle, tick, 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 right? Got the Berman on here, all these sports guys. I know y'all love it. And if you've been a fan of Trade Talk, then you've been a fan of knowing what's coming, right? It's beautiful just to see it. It's beautiful to call the breakout and then call the freaking dump. That's something that most people can't do because most people are one directional when they look at trading. So this is why I'm trying to teach y'all what was taught to me by one of the guys that was in the center of mass manipulation across the centralized exchange world through their firm. One of the biggest firms in the world controls about 30% of the liquidity across all centralized exchanges. And that's the guy that trained me. I've always been vocal about it. Like, I'm only good because of that guy. He really did teach me a lot. But where I surpassed him, and Andrew, you can sit here and call me out if I'm full of crap or not, but where I knew I whooped his ass, he taught me for about a year. And he was so bearish, thinking the bear market was going to continue. And he came on our show right before the run happened. This was, I don't know, man, 2023 around August. I said, yo, I just caught triple divergence. This is going to send. I'm going full risk on, no more shorts. He couldn't see it. He freaking hit me up. Remember, Andrew, how tight it was? That's when I knew I was becoming a badass. He went on mute and he's like, wait, what? He went and checked the chart. He's like, Clutch, you're freaking right. We're going to send. And then the following days when he came back and he's like, wait, last time we've been this many days above the daily 21 on Bitcoin, we went up 20, 25%. And that was when the fake Cointelegraph tweet came out. What a coincidence. It's not that I predicted that tweet, but I knew something was coming. The TA does not line up with the fundamental until the actual news happen, and then that gap in the price fills. There's been a few times that's happened, like Germany selling. Sorry to keep kicking you while you're down, Germany. You've been down for 60, 70 years, and I don't want to keep doing it, but sorry, sir. It's at least a 100-year crime, so maybe when I'm 70, I'll leave you alone. But anyways, just know that event, we even planned for it because we knew there was so much gap and so much liquidity issues where we were at then that we're like, yo, something's got to give. I'm going to start setting orders at 44 to 49,000. We went to 42, 43K, and that was the last time we've seen Bitcoin at that price. That was another time that I predicted these divergences. So what it really comes down to is catching the signs on the biggest of time frames that really do predict these things, so then you can utilize them in your own pockets, in your own scalps, in your own up and downs, in your own DCA structures. If you really know, hey, we're probably going to get a dump over the next 2 weekly candles, then maybe you shouldn't over leverage all your longs, right? Maybe you should over leverage your shorts, knowing it's going down, and just scalp the longs. When you understand these things, it really does make life easy, because I just sometimes, like, I roll up my arm sleeves, take out my shoes, because I can't wear shoes when I trade. I have to be barefooted, dude. I got to feel natural. And I just look at the CME, start there. Number 2 thing I always look at, what have I taught y'all, is go look at Bitcoin. Is it front running it? Oh, here's another thing. Yo, GGs, you can clip this one as well from the other day. What did I tell y'all for Bitcoin? When's the last time that it was that much of a gap? What did we get to the gap on Wednesday, Andrew? $800 price or so? Because we're at 109,602 now, and the CME, whoo, 110, 170. So we got about a $500-600 gap. That got to 800-900 on Wednesday. It's easy to predict shorts and dumps, and we're not going to keep going, right? Like we knew to relief rally long, but why should we close our positions? Remember, Ghost, you and I were kind of having this back and forth. I'm like, hey, I like what you're saying. I just don't like it at this price. I'll like it at 195, 190. The proof is in the pudding, right? So this is how I'm able to see these things, is by looking at what the CME is doing, which was nothing, meaning, okay, it's not going to fully dump, meaning Solana isn't going to fully go to zero. Not yet. So like it just all starts lining up, and it's a domino effect, and that's how the market makers move. So everyone scroll to the second screenshot. Let's power through this. Here's another thing that I want you guys to notice. Before we do move out, actually stay on the CME. Look at there's 2 indicators down at the bottom. The one with the blue bars, that one is the BBWP, free indicator. And then you have the DMI indicator, which has the white, pink, and blue lines. So what I want you to look at is volatility is rising during this dump. So retail's finally buying. Yes. You can't load up the next move until retail believes in it, whether it's long or short. Well, let me tell you something. Retail is believing that this is the bottom. Oh man, make this up. Retail doesn't buy for weeks. I'm sorry, guys. This is funny to me because I literally look at the chart every day, all day. Like, this is what I do. This is how I get paid. Like, I make my money from leverage trading, my career, my exchange job. Why a lot of you guys trust me is, you know, the centralized exchange hired me. I'm fully docked. So there's a chance that I should trust that guy too. Well, I'm working on that trust, right? With everybody. And why is it that I keep nailing these things? I'm not right 100% of the time. But for starters, when the times that I have been wrong, what did I say? Remember when we were barely going through the breakout and I wasn't sold? I was like, yo, I don't think we're going to break out. But you know what? I'd rather buy $185 Solana than buy 170 and get cooked. I max aped 185, even though I was wrong from 170 to 185, and I caught the whole breakout. Even when you're wrong, you make money because of one thing: portfolio management. So let's never forget portfolio management, and let's never operate to where we're putting more than 5%. And I'm only saying 10% in case you only got like $100, right? $10, I get it. You know, you got to have some kind of skin in the game. But like, if you have 100 grand, if you got $1 million and you're putting 10%, whoo, unless you're a beast, you're going to go to zero.
Well, just to chime in real quick, Clutch, you know Barry Millay, Bill's partner, when they sold their company for $150 million. We were talking trading the other day, and he's like, to be honest, I think 1% is a little too big. So, like, imagine like the bullets that guy's firing, but that's how truly wealthy people trade.
0.1 to 0.5% is the spread that most people would operate. You know, the suits, the corporations, the hedge funds. This is how they roll. So yeah, no, great point. Andrew knew somebody that was incredibly wealthy, who trained them. And yeah, man, you get to see the psyche of the big money. And I come from a background of corporate America. I know, right? This Mexican Pizza Ninja, bro, was in corporate. I was, you know, one of the top franchises with ADT Home Security. And you guys know, Fortune 500 company, worth billions. Just being around them for, man, 14 years really kind of put a number on like how I look and view money as. KPIs and metrics and, you know, all those things. So look, guys, we're going to keep this fairly simple. But yeah, before we go to the next one, just understand I'm catching rising volatility on the BBWP. Get ready. Get freaking ready. USDT. Now let's go to Binance's Bitcoin price. Whoo, man, look at this nasty. Yo, what I tell you, Ghost, I was like, yo, this is going to be that candle. It's going to control a lot of things, especially for Solana. The Solana one is looking much worse than this one. But Bitcoin here, triple divergence. Here's the nastiest thing I'm going to say today. Andrew, this one's going to hit home. I caught triple confirmation on the White Rabbit. That's the DMI indicator. It happens to be on the top here. The White Rabbit finally curled down. This whole run up, the White Rabbit was heading up. This whole run up. This is why I was operating on a never saying, hey, 100%. But I was like, yo, the odds of this not happening. What did I tell y'all? I think we can go back and I'll probably go back and listen to the clip because that's another great call. If this ends up being the top, we're going to have a fudge ton of freaking clips. But one of the clips was that I said is, hey, when that White Rabbit curls down, it's going to confirm that this triple confirmation is going to freaking send us down. That's exactly what's happening. That's what you're seeing. And now this type of candle, this type of rejection, this is a inverse hammer. I mean, all you candle experts want to give me some candle names for this one? Because it's all of the nasty ones that you can think of. But hey, I barely know English. I'll let you guys figure out which ones are the good ones. So look, guys, this is just freaking easy. There's no chance we don't go at least towards the bottom of the support here, which really just comes down to that support is 98K, 100K. That's where the 8 EMA is at. That if you go even further, the 21 EMA is at 83K. The gap is at 93K. At this point, why would they not go close the gap? Now, there's no gap on this chart because this never closes, but we know the gap from the CME, right? We traded accordingly. So anyways, looking at this, that's the one thing I wanted you guys to catch because the chart looks the same. I've been posting it a while, other than just a big ass wick now versus a failed candle trying to completely break out here. But anyways, so looking at this chart here, that's the one thing to be mindful of. White Rabbit is losing steam. No more retail. Retail's dying. Retail is poor. Retail's losing money. Gallons of milk are going up more. Gas is going up more. Have y'all seen the price of skirt steak for carne asada? Bro, I can't even invite you to a Mexican barbecue unless it's one at a time. I can't invite.
It's absurd.
I can't invite Massimo and Ghost. Look at this freaking Italian's gonna eat all my food, and I'm gonna have to go make another run. Screw that.
Hey, don't forget, man. Don't forget, we got a quarter cow coming.
That's true, but that's us. We're special. But we're not gonna go pay $19.99 a pound for some skirt steak. What is this? If you're just unaware that the world is really on the verge of some nasty ass freaking recession, then I don't know what to tell you. Many of you here aren't having a recession, and I like truly thank the Lord for that. We are one of the rarest groups in the world that's blessed, crypto bros. You make magic internet money. People pay you to click buttons. People pay you to click start space to go reply. Most people don't have that. I bet you if we talk to FOMO, he'll tell you his restaurant probably isn't selling as much as it used to. It's not a shot because his food's not great. It's just because people are freaking poor. It's getting there. And I've been talking about this for years. Now, where it gets nasty is where can we go? So I'm not going to sit here and just, oh, I told you so, right? So let me tell y'all something. I think there's one more rotation left. I didn't post a screenshot, but Ghost, look at this chart. Andrew, all you traders, especially while you're farming Aster and all that, I want you guys to look at the Bitcoin dominance chart and go to the weekly, please. I did not post a screenshot. But please go to Bitcoin dominance on the weekly and you'll figure out what I'm about to say. The 21 is going to cross under the 50 on the EMAs. Last time that happened, let me tell you again. Last time that happened was February of 2021. It was the last rotation before the bull run ended.
Wow, that's a great catch.
You're welcome. I know. I'm a beast, right? Yeah, no, I get it. It actually crossed first. Let me give you the first cross, which was July of 2020. But then we recovered, right? But the last time, the most recent time that it crossed was at the end of the bull market.
So, quick fundamental perspective here. That kind of lines up with what we're expecting from interest rate cuts, right? Because
correct.
If we see rate cuts come in next month, the month after, January, even February, we would see that pump for alts, but in reality, we'd probably still be around that 4 trillion market cap, you know, and so then that would be that final liquidity grab. It would be enough to pump Bitcoin to 140, 170K, what we are expecting, and then just rug all the alts. So like that pretty lines up with what we're seeing from a fundamental perspective, in my opinion.
No, for sure. So I do have Timbo. You keep requesting, and I keep rotating a non-subscriber for you, but the only non-subscriber we have up here now is FOMO. But FOMO,
I can step down.
Okay. No, you're good. You're good. I keep bringing him up. He keeps rugging. This is on Timbo. No. He needs, next time I bring him up, he needs to stop rugging. And I'm not even done with the TA yet. But anyways, look, guys, I didn't post a screenshot, but that's coming. That's gonna happen. I give it maybe 3 weekly candles. That lines up with an October push. Right now, the 21 EMA is at 60.57% when the 50 is at 60.24%. We were at 0.45% spread a couple weeks back. That spread is now at 0.33. So a third of a point away from getting this cross, getting final rotation. And then, dude, you guys better take some profits because I'm pretty much predicting that that's going to be the last run. We've gotten to that point. You guys know I've been waiting for this candle. I've been waiting for the end of the cycle. I've been waiting to know when the heck am I just going to stop buying any kind of alts and just keep accruing USDT, USDC, and just wait for the bottom. I did this during inauguration date, and I didn't think the bottom was going to come that fast, but my goodness, $90 Solana was such a blessing, especially jeeting in at 285. If I'm able to jeet all of this Solana, it doesn't matter at what price, because I just rebought what I had sold at 285. So it's just all profits from here. So I really don't care when I sell. But when I do, that will finalize my play that's lasted 3 years, Andrew. I told you from the day I started this strategy was, hey, I'm going to leverage trade for 10, 20, $30 positions because I'm going to keep accruing Solana. I think it's going to run. I kept opening up liquidity pools. If I made 3 Solana, I would match it with $50 of USDC in liquidity. And then I just kept opening it. Sucks, but my honey hole seems like to be coming to an end. And I'm sad. But I'm
You
not.
just gotta find a new one.
I just got to find a new Ponzi, so maybe that'll be Aster. But Solana is getting to the point where after a couple cycles, man, things get cooked. People get tired of being scammed.
You can't depend on the best tech for more than 2 cycles because better tech's going to come.
Exactly. Ethereum had the best tech. Now they don't. This whole thing that it's the only one you could do smart contracts. Oh, my goodness. I want to shred everybody that always gives me that take, including Fitty, because the reality is every smart contract they have comes with a backdoor. Yeah. I'll marry you. Okay, I'm going to marry you. But the second I want, I can go marry whoever else I want. Like, it's that kind of marriage with Ethereum smart contracts. It's not the best tech. It's not even close to being the best tech. And it's not even close to being in the middle anymore. Ethereum's cooked. Ethereum
Well, their new argument is it's the most secure.
Oh. Who said that? Is this a real argument? No way.
Dude, that's the real Ethereum argument these days.
I swear, bro, this freaking space is full of crap. Anyways, look, guys, let's burn through this last 2 screenshots because it matters. USDT dominance, go to the monthly. Here's what I want you guys to pay attention to. Go all the way to the right. You see my yellow, green, the EMAs? That got to 4.99 on the 21 EMA. You see the yellow box? It's at 5.03 now. Even though we're below it, we keep going up on this average. That's because we were in a bear market for so long. And Andrew, I think that lagging indicator might end up being what I thought it was, which is, hey, it crossed already, but it just takes its time. It might never cross on the actual chart, but I think it crossed on the order book. And now you are getting a disgusting inverse head and shoulders. The massive wicks to the downside, 3 of them before eating it up and finding support. The super respect of lifetime trend. It cannot be denied anymore. At this point, dude, we need a catalyst, and that is the only thing that's going to make me look freaking stupid. A catalyst comes in and we freaking roll to 200K Solana, Bitcoin. Solana goes to $300-400. I'm going to look like a freaking idiot, and that's fine. I want to do that because at this point, that's the one thing that we're going to need is some form of hopium play. Trump just happens to say, hey, let's run it back. I got another $1 trillion extraction I want to run on y'all. Thanks. Let's do it. We're freaking cooked. And there's certain charts that just tell us that's one of them. But here's the one that I want you guys to look at. Scroll to the last one, the daily. Okay. Ooh, man. We are entering the support of where I said if we find support, bear market confirmed. We're above the 200 on the daily. We got some massive crosses to the upside coming. You don't want this chart to go pumpy. Hermit, what happens to our bags if this chart goes pumpy?
If USDT dominance pumps, your bags go dump. So pumpy for USDT dominance means dumpy for everybody else's bags.
Oof. Matt, do you know what happens when USDT dumps?
When USDT my bags pump?
Exactly. Right. So you just said opposite, right? Okay. So we're seeing a little bit of a retrace here. Every time, go back and study that chart. Every time you see the daily break above the 200, there's always a retrace to come back and find support. That's just standard. I forget what that pattern is called. Ghost, do you happen to know? The breakout from the downtrend and then the retest. There's an actual name for it. I always forget it. Andrew, do you know how it goes? One of y'all?
I mean, I just call it a breakout.
Well, yeah, right. I think there's a technical term for it. We should learn this. Pretty sure.
Yeah, I used to know the technical terms and got good at spotting a few of them. And then once we started trading the EMAs, I just think the probability on those is so much higher that I just kind of lost the information. I probably used to know, but yeah, it's called something, I'm sure.
For sure. Okay, so look at it this way. We scroll through the last two picks, right? But just go to the last one because the monthly doesn't matter. I already told y'all. We want to go to Lambo and stake. And in order to do that, we have to break the lifetime trend. And in order to do that, we have to super surpass $4 trillion market cap. And then we have to lose 4.6% on USDT dominance. Bro, we were just at 4.05. So USDT dominance is taking the money. Alts are taking some rotations to make you bullish enough. They just got retail to buy because they're like, wait, we can't go lower, right? So this is beautiful. The assignment is the assignment, and it's working perfectly. So just understand here, if you missed out on the short, wait for this chart to cool down. It's going to frickin' pump. The 8 is about to cross the 200. The 21 is coming. This is the type of breakout, and I've warned y'all, we have attempted dozens of times, almost dozens of times to break the daily 200 with the very first attempt of the 200, April of 2024. Since April of 2024, we have numerous attempts to break this 200. Here we are above it again with pressure from the downside heading up, meaning bullishness to this chart, and that makes me extremely bearish. Be careful with your trades, guys. Nothing looks good. Just to quickly glance at Sui, it's at his weekly 50. There's no 200. What happens when something loses the 50? It keeps going lower. It goes to the 100, the 200. So look out for EMAs that don't exist on Sui. Ethereum. Oh, how cute. It's trying to claim 4,000 again. Aw. Look at Ethereum showing up again next cycle. Thank you, Ethereum, for making sure my Ethereum friends aren't as down bad as they were over the last few years, 2 years. Poor guys. You finally got 4K, and here you are at 4,017 with incredible down crossing coming. Let me tell you what's coming next for Ethereum. 6 hour 50 under a 200. Okay. I can keep going. Do you guys want me to? Who trades Ethereum? You guys want some free trades on Ethereum? The 8 hour 21. Oh, yeah. But look, 8 hour 21s are going to cross the 200, under the 200. 50 is going to come next after that. You could just go to the 12 hour. You go to the daily. You go to wherever you want. But we're at the 12 hour 200 on Ethereum, just how I have predicted the 12 hour 200 for Solana. It's easy to predict these things when you see no chart across the board has hit the 12 hour 200. I know I look like a genius sometimes. Like that clip makes me look like a badass. Thank you, GG's, again, for catching that precision and knowing that it hit precisely and making that clip. But guys, that's not my special. That's not the clutch special. That's the chart special. Learn how to read these charts and you'll learn how to freaking take these things down as well. So yeah, man, for Solana, dude, that 12 hour 21 crossed under the 50. We are now holding on here. I expect the last rotation to come once the daily 200 is met. And I already told y'all that's 181. So look for 180s. 177 and 190 is the range. That's the call for the show, Andrew. We're sitting at $200 Solana now. There is some upcoming down pressure with some EMA crossing, which typically leads to confluence traders and Bollinger Bands and all kinds of people that start saying, oh, I should short here. Short's coming up, guys, but not yet. Be very, very careful. Wait for those rallies to kind of be done. And how these charts are about to start crossing under EMAs. Usually right before you get some pretty significant opposite directional moves. If the upcoming bearish cross is coming towards the downside, there's going to be a pump. If there's an upcoming bullish cross towards the upside, they usually grab liquidity and dump it real fast just to see who they can shake out and what more liquidity they can grab that they're going to freaking take once they get liquidated and don't close for profits. Yeah, I see you, Timbo, and guys. A lot of y'all be holding on to trades for days. That's fine. You do you, boo-boo. But understand that in a 12-month span, the traders that hold the least trades and close the most trades actually end up winning the most. And I learned that from Sasha as well, Andrew. His ass was like, dude, remember how much money he had and the positions he would do and the low leverage plays? Bro, this dude would close trades in 3 minutes, 8 minutes. He would catch the wicks and just, I'll be like, dude, it's going to go higher. I was like, so what? I'm glad I got trained by that guy because I don't fricking hold trades. I don't get liquidated because I fall asleep. This has happened to a few of y'all. It pains me every time I hear your stories. One of the most recent ones was Ghost. He came back from it, but still sucks, right? Ghost, he was the first one to tell you. He came in here disappointed right along with me. We almost cried together because it's the day I was all beat up about my phone. But look, guys, like I don't want those things to happen to you. When you see your positions in profit, like you got to take them. This is freaking situational awareness here. Do you understand that there is a 50% upside for almost every token, but a 80-90% downside? If you guys know R&R, you're freaking cooked right now trying to freaking get these forever positions. Now, I will say when there's the most fear in the market, that's when they're going to pump it. So scalpers dream coming up right here. So if you're a scalper, start cooking, get right. But as always, thank you for tuning in to Trade Talk. I know this one was a little bit of a all over the place, but man, guys, like it gets to a point where you guys are seeing the results. You're seeing me say something and then it happened. So, how about this? Take the call to action to learn. DM me questions. I'm an open book, truly. You're a subscriber of mine. Hit me up. You know, a lot of y'all are starting to call me, hit me up, do, hey, clutch. I love that. I respect that, you know, because this isn't a pride thing. I'm not the best at everything, but I am the best at certain things. On CryptoX, go find me somebody better than me at freaking giving you the market direction like this. I haven't seen anybody. You would think I'm one of the market makers, and I know Timbo's not convinced that I'm not. I don't have that kind of money, guys. I wish I did. But what I do have is that kind of conviction, that kind of determination, that kind of grit that only the most successful people in the world will ever, the most successful in the people in the world will have. You only find that from those people. I learned that kind of stupidity by just being around a bunch of billionaires and millionaires. And you guys have, throughout the years, you guys have known some of those people that I've hung out with. I've been blessed to be around them, not as friends, but really as a sponge that just learned a lot. So understand, Trade Talk hits home for us. We care about this show so much. Remember, Andrew and I, we wouldn't even let y'all talk. It was an hour and 15 minutes. We got on, played music, said what's up, TA, boom, a quick little review, peace out. So thank you to Rainback Casino for making it possible for us to be here 2 hours, for us to have a structure, and for us to check in with our friends, where we get to sing our friends' daughters happy birthdays, where we get to see how our pet ferrets are, where we get to see how our moms are doing, after an event where they fell, or we get to see our Canadian friends thriving, or our Arizona friends succeeding with their businesses, right? Like all these things are possible because of Rainback Casino and making us show up every single day for 2 hours. So thank you so much to each and every one of you. We do not just come here to filler the space with BS just so we get a paycheck. We don't need a paycheck. We want a paycheck. So we cook hard, we cook really straightforward, and we cook with freaking flavor, baby. What's up, Hermit?
I may not be the best trader, but I am the best at talking in a monotone voice. So I've got that going for me. Um, I wanted to, something like, it's been on my mind a few times when you talk about alt season, like that alt season indicator. I think, because, I think everybody gets that wrong idea that this is my view on said alt season indicator. Is it like, well, the indicator says it's alt season, so why aren't all the alts pumping? Well, I'm just going to say that alt season thing, it's probably because it's going to go up and it's going to go down throughout the bear and all that other stuff. Just because it's like, well, more money's flowing into alts than it is in the big one, and then vice versa. So once it goes down, it's just assume money's going into Bitcoin or stables or something to that effect. and when it's going up, it's flowing out of Bitcoin and what have you. So that's how I would look, maybe look at the alt season indicator if you're ever looking at it, and just being like, okay, if it's higher up, be like, all right, there's something happening in the alts that I need to be aware of, and I need to go find it. Because it may be a good quick play that you can capitalize on and make a little extra dough on it, because you're like, oh, alt season's starting to heat up. What's heating up? Is it a new chain? Like, for an example, right now it's Aster, or was Aster. There's other things that are going down that'll probably go down all throughout the rest of the next 4 years into the next bull run. But you can use that to be like, maybe just be like, hey, I need to find whatever is going crazy at this point. So that's all I wanted to add. And yeah.
What's good, Matt?
I just wanted to say hi. I had like 8 million things to say during the hour of food and stuff rambles, but that's okay. I forgot most of them. But the one thing I wanted to just kind of really say is, of all the connections I've ever made, one of my favorite is between FOMO Head and Clutch. That is so fucking awesome that you're gonna get a pizza named. Like, I was actually jumping for joy when I heard that. I was so hyped, dude. That is super cool. And other than that, just, I don't know. Did anyone ever play that old video game Deus Ex? I'm really enunciating so no one fucking says I said a slur this time.
By nobody, you mean me.
Yes. But
I've
it
heard of
predicted
the
all
game.
this shit. It was like a futuristic game where people got cybernetic enhancements and stuff. It was before Cyberpunk by a long time. And they could just shut off your eyeball chip and you couldn't see anymore if you didn't pay your credits and stuff. So it's like, eventually all this transhumanism, all that, it's been talked about for a long time. Other than that, great market analysis. And I'm walking by a highway, so it's loud, so I'm going to mute again. But love you guys.
No, good stuff, bro. Hey, Clutchman, you wanna take a quick look at the Aster chart? Some people might be trading Aster and want to get in on some of this breakout action that's going on over there.
You didn't say please.
No, please.
No, I was looking for. No, I'm just kidding. I came to the restroom. Let me wash my hands. I came to pee, wash my hands, and all that fun stuff. So let me go look at the chart. What up, Timbo?
For sure. Timbo rucked again, I think.
Bruh.
I sent him a mic one more time.
But what you think, Andrew? This is where I really need you to give me your take, because you're a fundamental guy. Where do we clash here?
Well, like I said earlier, the TA lines up with the FA as far as what we're expecting. We are expecting further rate cuts, and the timeline is in the next 1 to 4 months, I'd say. But that still kind of lines up with the dominant, or the cross on Bitcoin dominance. And I think it was the weekly we were looking at. It was monthly. So yeah, it checks out, so I think the wild card we always have to be suspicious of, and it changes the game literally overnight, is if we get word that the US has decided to start accumulating Bitcoin, because then everybody else has to try to accumulate with them. And I think that giga sends Bitcoin, but I still don't think alts are major beneficiaries of it. Yeah, like your alts might get like a 50-60% move if we get that announcement, but like Bitcoin might get a 50, 60, 100% move if we get that announcement, and it won't give it back.
Yeah, I can definitely see that. All right, walking back to the office. So Aster, okay. With typically, I don't typically suggest what I'm about to do, which is consider that TA is accurate when it's so new. Okay, Andrew?
It's been trading clean though, to be real.
No, for sure. So here's been my secret, and I've kind of already told y'all. It really has been the 15-minute 200, right? Or if you translate it to the 1 hour, because if you remember, that's the chart that we were really looking at. It hasn't established the 200, but when you look at the 1 hour chart, anytime you look at the 15-minute and it looks like it's a potential breakout, go confirm it with the 1 hour. Okay, so let me give you an example. On the 15-minute chart, take the last 30 candles, for example. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, that was right around 180. Okay, so you were below the 200 there. So that right there is a big indicator that over the last 5 hours, we were getting ready to do a breakout. So then you go look at the 1 hour. And if you look at the last 5 1 hour candles, 1, 2, 3, 4, on that 5th one, the previous one had given you a big old wick down.
It go back a little further though.
You can, but I'm just giving you just the most recent.
It had the bearish cross earlier. That's why I had a short on it yesterday.
Oh yeah, that bearish cross at what was it, like 205? It wicked to the 21 right above the 50, and then you got the cross right there. Yeah, for sure. So where I'm looking at, I mean, obviously I'm going to look at the most local thing here, and this breakout was just kind of easy just by looking at the 15. So what I would be mindful of here is there's a 15-minute 50 over a 200 cross coming up over the next hour. There should be a liquidity grab to the bottom there before that happens. So that's where I would be looking at for an order. And essentially, that's like around the 30-minute 8 EMA. The 21 just crossed over the 50, which gave us this pump. We're above it, but now I expect a bounce retrace at those levels before any further confirmation, which would line up with the 1 hour 8 going over the 50, and then also the 21 going over the 50 next, right? So it's all a domino effect. So just start tracking those EMAs, and here, if you missed along, you're probably going to get another entrance at around $2, 202, 203, which is, hey, 3-4% better.
No, for sure. I'm in a long from where am I at? I'm in a long from 180, but I'm looking to add to my position on pullback, and I'm actually watching the 1 minute chart, which lines up with what you're saying because the 1 minute 200 is right about $2 right now.
Okay, so here's what I wanted to teach you guys then, since you're asking me this question. This is a good lesson for any trader. And it's good traders, experienced traders, you know, people like a few of y'all that have been trading a while. You guys definitely know this, right, Ghost and Andrew? But most people may not know. So look at it like this. Damn, I just went outside and there's a big old storm coming. Scary. Okay, so look at it like this. Typically, on the 1 minute 200, it will be the 5 minute 50, which would make it the 15-minute 21, which would make it the 30-minute 8, right? Like when you're looking at bullish crosses or even bearish crosses, right? Whichever one, just pick a direction. Let's just say going up right now. You have to take the smallest time frame first, look at crosses that has not happened, look at which crosses are coming towards the upside. And once one happens, then you move on to the 3-minute chart. From the 1 minute to the 3, from the 3 to the 5, from the 5 to the 15, 15 to the 30, and so on and so forth. You can truly catch the whole move by catching all those bullish crosses, and you stop when at a certain hourly time frame, 4 hour, 2 hour, 6 hour, 8 hour, there's no more crossing left. Does that make sense, Andrew? Or how can I explain that better? But typically, you can.
No, that makes sense.
Yeah, you can ride it all the way from the beginning. You know, it's freaking awesome. Aaron, you're the last one up here. You're not a subscriber. I have to remove you for one of my subscribers. Nothing personal. Actually, it is personal. You didn't personally subscribe to me anymore, so subscribers get them priority mics here. You guys know FOMO. I want you to know how much we love you. You know, you're not a subscriber, but you're a friend. And you're going to give me the clutch pizza. So that's enough to keep you up here without the subscription. But I can't hold on to that much longer. After a few weeks, a few months, people are going to be You know, they're going to be like King Henry and trying to get rid of me in Francis Castle and behead me. They want these mics. Look, GT is now requesting a subscriber, and there's nothing but subscribers up here. Oh, man. FOMO. I want you to know. It's important. But anyways, when you're trading, guys, something on the 1 hour cannot happen if it doesn't happen on the 30-minute first. Something on the 30-minute cannot happen unless it happened on the 15-minute first. Something on the 5-minute cannot happen, or on the 15-minute cannot happen if it doesn't happen on the 5-minute first. Do y'all see that? That's the lesson that I really wanted to drive home here. It's how I'm able to, like, okay, we're on the cross on the 15. I can predict the 12-hour cross is going to happen. Remember, like Solana, like this perfect call that I freaking gave you a couple days ago on the last trade talk. I was able to do that using the same strategy. Oh, these crosses are going to happen. How long before the big one crosses? Well, the 12-hour can't cross unless the 8-hour crosses, and then the 6-hour cross, and then the 4-hour, and so on and so forth. I know, magic. But that's my plan, guys. I'm landing it. We got 9 minutes left for trade talk. We are contractually obligated for 2 hours, and we are going to start really making sure we end our spaces right at those 2-hour marks or as close to it as possible. We got some meetings, all kinds of fun stuff going on. Lotto has the Lotto Poker Championship Series. So if you haven't been playing poker with them, this is the one you wouldn't want to miss.
Oh, what time's the Lotto series tonight?
It starts at 6:30. Goes 9:30 Eastern, right? The game's at 6:30 and the stream at 5:30, I think. Is Ghost here? Maybe Ghost just left the phone and walked away. But anyways, yeah, it's tonight, 6:30, it's 9:30 p.m. Eastern. I'm gonna be there. Yeah, I'm gonna be there.
All right, I'll pop in.
For sure. For sure.
Today off Coin Poker, and I'll play in that tonight instead.
Nice. So as far as any other TA, any other alpha, who take the mic, guys? This is your shot. What's up, Matt?
Hi. Yeah. I guess I haven't really talked much about stonks recently, but we pumped from 30K to 200 and something K in a couple of days. That broke all-time high. So I just wanted to say thank you to everyone for your support and your love over the past 3 months. It's been a long fucking 16-hour day every day to get to this point where I can kind of go and touch grass now and not worry about my market cap. So I really fucking love you guys. And it's just the start. There's some massive things happening this week that I've been talking about for a while. I've secured a bunch of funding, so everything's happening really quickly. And there's at 3 p.m. EST in my Telegram, the Stonks Telegram, a VC for everyone to kind of get to meet each other a bit. I'm doing it daily now. So, yeah.
For sure. Cooking, baby. What up, GT? You had your hand up. You came up here. One of the new interns, baby. Congratulations. Welcome to the Clutch Foundation squad, baby. We super appreciate to have you. I see you haven't threw on the badge yet. You got to go back to the notification when I invited you to rock the badge, and you got to accept it and sign the terms and conditions and all that fun stuff, GT, so you can rock the badge. But how are you, brother? What you got for us?
Hey, good morning. Thank you. I'm not very tech savvy, so I appreciate you walking me through that. I definitely will be excited to be rocking that badge here in the next little bit. I just wanted to throw out the Vengeance coin. If you guys don't know much about V, we've been holding a solid floor of a little bit over 100K for the past 36 hours with community, going up past 50 now. It's a little bit slower, which is great. If you guys don't know who Vitality is, we're pretty sure he's the one that's behind it. He's got some vengeance going on after what happened with Bob. So we're really excited about it, and I hate this term. I said this yesterday, but I'm bullish about it. I'm excited to see what's going on. We got a lot of people that are throwing this out there, so it's slowly but surely moving up, but it's holding a solid base. So if you guys don't know about V, come check it out. It's Vengeance coin.
I am vengeance. That's how you gotta say it.
Vengeance.
Who the heck brought Batman to the party? Bruce Wayne. Your donation never came through. Let me read. Let me bump my wallet.
Check is in the mail.
Ah, that's what it was. Yeah, I don't have a mailbox.
You gotta go deeper and deeper to really reach into the vengeance. Bag of vengeance.
What is deeper? Can you explain to me what deeper means?
Deeper is a launch pad for meme coins for deeper liquidity on the base chain. It is the next thing on base. Get some deeper token.
Whew. I don't know if that's fear or just confidence that you struck in me, but I guess it acts the same. I'm gonna confidently stay away from you.
It's everything all at once. It's normal.
Slowly and then all at once, baby. Let's freaking go. With GT, of course, we know vengeance already. Guys, we're at $95 for the subscribers chat because of all you shamelessly shilling posts in there. Massimo has to send $20, but the last day of the month is coming up. We need one more shameless post in there to get to 100. Yo, one subscriber is gonna win $100. That means one subscriber is gonna get it.
I got you, Clutch. I'll put one in there in the next like 15, 20 minutes, and then I'll send you the funds of that wallet.
So that'll be what, 25 that you'll send?
Yes, sir.
All right. You know, poker's already sent like 25. I've sent some money in there. There's just a few. Oh my goodness, dude, this is gonna be fun. So hopefully one of you guys, my subscribers, wins that $100. Oh, actually, let me reframe it. Hopefully the subscriber that wins $100 is the one that truly needs it. And I hope it makes a difference in your life. And I don't mean financially. I just mean I hope that $100 does something tight. Like maybe you take out your family to go eat. You know, maybe you've been wanting to buy certain shoes for one of your kids, but it's been tight. Well, dude, like this is why I'm doing it. I truly wanted it to make it a business play where we are the business in that sub chat. So we keep shamelessly shilling. I put the rule to charge us all to give back. I know you guys might not fully believe in the Clutch Foundation as an organization that is here to give back. Not only do we donate to the International Center of Missing and Exploited Children, but we also platform people. We hire spaces hosts. We hire reply guys. We hire content guys. We just give work. You know, we find tokens. We put the platform
Hey,
ready
Clutch.
for all y'all, baby. What's up, Massimo?
Can I add something to you
Of
real quick?
course.
So I just want to tell you, first of all, thank you for your sponsorship for our spaces for Motivate University, but also thank you for hiring my brother to be one of your reply guys. For those of you that don't know, I have 3 younger brothers, and my youngest brother up here was just speaking as Gunner Trades. He months ago came to me and was like, dude, I got to get back in the trenches and this and that. And I was like, well, let me at least make sure you're with the right people. And I went to Timbo and I was like, my gosh, I'm like, these guys are going to be best friends. So DTN and the Timbo crew have been, helping him mold. But, the nice thing is, man, he stepped up just as a warrior and grinder. So I'm glad to see he's there. Our parents are in Italy right now. And I was talking to my mom the other day and I was like, hey, I was like, yeah, it's awesome. I was like, a Gunner just got job doing some stuff there too. So my mom was like, wait a minute, hold on, who is this? And I told him it's the same person, same foundation. So my mom wanted me to personally thank you and say, you know what, if you are hiring my sons or platforming my sons, giving them opportunities like this, must be a good guy. So I just need to tell you from Mrs. Mama Massimo, she said, thanks for supporting the family, brother.
I want you to clip this next part and send it to her.
Let's go. Hold on one second. Right. I'm gonna get this set up here.
All right, let me know when you're ready. This is a message for Mrs. Massimo.
Fire away, bro.
Mrs. Massimo, I want you to know that there might have been sadness in your heart because I didn't grow up friends with your 2 sons. I would have been that son that would have picked up his plate, would have rinsed his plate, would have helped you actually make dinner, and not in a weird way, just simply because you're Italian. And I would love to learn your Italian ways. I would have brought jalapenos, green tomatillos, some onion, and some powder. And I would have made you one of the best green sauces ever. I also would be the grill master for you. Someone that can truly just bless a family has been something that's been bestowed upon me by all the all the past mothers of all my friendships, I want you to know that I made better friends with all of my friends' mothers than I ever did with most of my friends. Your sons are in good hands because I will call them out for any stupidity. I will call them out for any lapse of mental adjustment that needs to happen in order for them to be successful. You've raised two awesome young dudes. They're not that young. I'm a node bag too, but we're young enough to tell you this, ma'am. We're going to make you proud.
My man, appreciate you. She's gonna love that. There's just two things. One, you really missed the opportunity when you said green salsa. I needed that salsa verde with you rolling that accent off there. That would have just hammered it home even more. And I will say this. Actually, my my mom's side of the family, there's some Italian, but it's not the Italians from my dad's side. My dad's mom is off the boat Sicilian. But my mom, and I haven't mentioned this up here, has some Polish descent, primarily more Polish descent. So she can definitely cook, but I'll be the one that shows you how to make the dough, and I would love that salsa verde, bro. Thank you so much.
Let's go. Nah, but yeah, man. You see, guys, it's a family affair. Timbo's got his mom, his cuñado, his cousin, his baby mama's best friend, cousins. But like I could just give you down the list of all the people that Timbo has in there. It's like whenever you met someone in the hood and they're like, "Who are you talking about?" No, my best friend, cousin, sister, uncle that we met at the party with that one guy. Like, dude, this is just it's fun, man. Honestly, it's fun when you have families talking about our movement. You guys are having dinners. You guys are having events where you guys are talking about us, bro. And that's bullish. You know what I'm saying, Timbo?
Yes.
But what's up, bro? Hot mic. All right. Are you good?
Oh,
Yeah, I can hear you now with your hot microphone.
Oh, what the heck? Bro, it doesn't even say that my mic's on. It looks like I have to request the mic.
You need to update X. When's the last time you updated your app?
Bro, I don't know. I'll do it right now. I'm also driving around the mountains.
Don't do it right now, bro. You can get kicked off.
If you do it right. Give us the show, bro. We're getting ready to end the space.
Bro, I was just going to tap in and say the Clutch Foundation, 6% in, 6% out. Let's get it. MKU3, dope, Lotto, Get P. You have all these fantastic stonks, EAC. Bro, just in the community, we all support each other. We all love each other. It's just grinding for the future. Consistency is key. And, dude, all this TA coming on top of that call Sunday, I'm sold for life. The sports betting's heating up within the Clutch Foundation. Come on, bro.
Come on, bro.
I can't mute, so I'm leaving.
I mute you for you, dude. Don't trip. Yo, Serge, my G, what you got for us?
I just want to pop in and say thank you to Timbo for hosting our space last night, and a bunch of this crew rolled in for us too. And we had a really good space, and Timbo really did an amazing job hosting this as well. And just thank you very much. Clutch, I think I owe the foundation $5 for my shameless shill last night. I posted in there, I think I owe you $5, but I didn't get a response. So I'll go back in there and find the wallet to send it to.
I go to sleep pretty early because I'm up real early. So and I'm on Pacific time, but I'm not a late night DJ anymore. But I think I posted my wallet earlier this morning. So yeah, you'll see it. It's the same wallet that I was sent some vengeance tokens because
Yep, I saw that one.
Stupid. Yeah, that's the same wallet.
I will send it.
Heck yeah!
That puts you at 100 to give away to somebody.
Yo, no, I was already accounting that one as a 95.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, thanks, guys. Appreciate you showing up last night.
No, for sure, bro. You already know we roll up wherever our homies are at. We try to get there as well. So, all right, no, that's sick. Well, guys, I'm gonna leave you with some alpha real quick. So Boost is not here, but how'd you like my analysis of the Arizona game? What'd I tell y'all that game was gonna be an under? Seattle should take it. It got close at the end, but it was really just Seattle playing not to lose. They held on and they won. But the under. Sobus hit that $700 teaser, baby. So he's not in here, but maybe he'll show up to the next space and we can run a celebratory lap around that one. We also have another clip that went around. Subs probably got it already. How'd you guys like that two-teamer with Phillies and Barcelona? We are now, okay? So we were 27-13. Then we went freaking nasty 2-4. So we were stuck at 29. and 17. Well, after yesterday's 1-0, I'm not even going to count So Boost's teaser because it hit. He bet it, I didn't, so I can't count it, even though I went 2-0. I went 1-0. So we are now 30-17, baby. Sports betting with the Clutch Foundation and coming in clutch and everything that we're about is just simply giving you good sound advice, good sound technical analysis, good sound everything. If we're going to speak it, it ain't going to be full of BS. And that's what I wanted to leave our show with. Also, the Angels got cooked. I told Fitty, I tried saving them. He didn't listen. Angels are garbage. Even when they're supposed to win, they're going to choke. It's okay, Fitty. Maybe you'll win the next one. Fitty did post his slip up there. If he wins this ticket, you know what he says. I mean, he's not here. He's farming, but we've been, doing the TA and all that. But I'm sure Fitty will. Hey guys, whoever wins that, my pin post. If I win, I'm gonna give some back. I'm gonna give some back to one of you guys that responds on it. So that's Fitty. He just said that. I co-sign it. Thank you, Fitty, for just being a legend. Always willing to give back. So yeah, all the analysis on all the games was just spot on yesterday. I do have some bets to make today. Ding, 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 ding. Now, here's where it gets real dangerous. Bayern is minus 1,000. That means we have to put 10 units to win one. If you don't want to pay the juice, then they have to win by 3 goals in order for you to cover. The line is minus 2.5. That is a very, very terrible line. You do not want to take it. But in saying that, it is a free freaking pick. Now, I'm not advocating for you to go put $10 to win one. That is a stupid bet. Don't take it. But what I do want to do is I kind of want to do a 2-team parlay. And I just really don't know how I want to do it. The team that I'm looking at, so there's 2. I really like Arizona tonight against San Diego. The pitcher for San Diego, I keep saying San Diego. It is the Padres. Never mind. The pitcher for San Diego, it just allows a lot of runners. Man, Diamondbacks are favorite today. They must win after they just choked and got cooked by the Dodgers. It's a close game that I want to take, but I really don't. The game, you hear my chicken? Stop making his ass get loud. But anyways, the Brewers is the other game that I'm really looking at. One of the best pitchers in the league. Priester is going out. You got a line of minus 175. It was at 155. All the money is heading towards Milwaukee. 61.8% chance of winning from ESPN. Cincinnati is just very, very terrible. There's just a lot of things to really look at here. The Reds have only won 3 games. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 3. They're 3-7 against Milwaukee. So they only win 30% of the time. Adds up with the winning percentage being close to 38%. So the odds here are Milwaukee all the way. I am loving the 2-team parlay of Milwaukee and Bayern. The reason why I do these parlays, and y'all see I don't typically miss too many of these, is you don't want to bet high-ass favorites, but instead bet 1 unit. You'll get close to half a unit, if not a little bit more, on this 2-team parlay, meaning you take such a free game like Bayern winning, and the parlay itself pays most of that juice. So the official trade for today for coming in clutch is Milwaukee Brewers tonight. And you got Bayern Munich on fire. They are playing UEFA Champions League soccer. Amazing freaking performance that you're seeing from Bayern. Leverkusen 2 years ago set a fire on these guys. They made their program look so atrocious that a team like Leverkusen can just come in and win the Bundesliga with very little to no talent. You guys see Leverkusen now and how bad they are, right? That's why I'm saying that talent that they have, yeah, they're professionals, but they're not an upper echelons team. And Bayern Munich was embarrassed by this team, so much so that their program changed. And what they are doing since last season and heading into this season here, it's redemption time. Y'all know what happens when you take out Germany. They come back stronger. So Germany, how's this one for a good shout out? I see Bayern Munich coming, and they're freaking really going for that top spot in the UEFA's champions. Believe it or not, it's actually one of the sleeper teams that is going to wreck everyone there. Solid defense, insane midfield. I am ready for Bayern to just keep cooking all season. I'm 3-0 betting Bayern Munich this season, so let's freaking get it. So shout out to all you guys. Thank you for being here. Andrew, what time's your stream?
We'll start shortly, sometime in the next 30, 45 minutes.
Okay. So I'll catch you on the stream with Andrew. I'll catch you on the space with everyone else tonight. I'll be on the stream with Lotto. We got the Lotto Poker Championship going, so y'all better be there. I believe the game starts at 6:30, but be ready to start at 6. I'm going to be on the stream, I think 5:30, 5:45. So if you want to be in the backstage and all that fun stuff, hit us up. You already know. But much love, everyone. You could have been anywhere else, but you chose to kick it here with us. And on Trade Talk Days, you choose to get lessons. I know. No one wants to come in and get lessons except winners. I want you, man, if you ever have a lesson for me, dude, hit me up. I'll sit there and listen to you for 2 hours as long as you teach me something. I don't care. But everything that we do here, we do it for you. Believe it or not, it's not just for me. I don't need to make this space for me to be a trader. So thank you guys. Much love, Rainback Casino, and much love all of our partners. We love y'all. Check out Lab Trade. Check out CoinCatch. Check out all the homies, baby. We don't fricking miss. We show up every single day, so you don't have to. But those that do tend to win the most. Shout out to those winners, baby. Have a great rest of your day. Next 6 seconds won't be recorded. Say whatever you want.